Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching,
episode 196.
13 plus 2 plus 1 plus 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus 25 plus 50 plus 20 plus 2 plus 3 is 196, cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, friends.
Hope you've had a good week.
Yep.
Glad to have you with us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. This is a YouTube channel about cross stitches.
It is.
You're new here.
It is, in case you just happened upon us.
Yep. If you don't like cross stitch, maybe stick around a while. See if you do.
You never know.
You never know until you try.
You never know. We do have a few. I'm going to say a handful.
Okay. How many is in a handful?
They fit in your hand. Of non-stitchers who watch us. Lord knows why.
Because we are entertaining.
I don't know.
This is pure entertainment.
Pure unadulterated entertainment.
Anyway, how was our week?
We've had a good week. We have
some
always,
updates.
Huh?
We have some updates.
We have some updates for you.
Yes.
Some good, some not so great.
Right. So first, let's just lead with the bad news. Get that out the way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you all so much for accepting Lois into your lives.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
She became a member of our family.
You don't get any kind of commemorative plush bird or
No.
anything like that for,
No. This is not a YouTube channel about birds.
especially
now.
now.
So Lois has been away from the nest for 3 days.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the eggs are still there.
So what happens to the eggs?
So Pam
people?
says to me yesterday, so what are you going to do with the eggs? I said, I am not a mother. I will not be adopting the eggs. Okay? You definitely don't want me to sit on them.
What she actually said was,
What did I say?
I'm not in charge of other people's children.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I said that. The last
Which is
thing.
really vintage Stephanie.
It's absolutely true. I am not in charge of anyone's children. Anything's children. Any animal's children.
Nobody's offspring.
Do not put me in charge of your
leave them
offspring.
with Stephanie. No.
I mean, I can care for them for like an hour. But like after that, it's all no holds barred.
So anyway, Lois is gone.
So I don't know.
We think.
I mean, maybe she's just on, like, they go on baby moons. Isn't that like a honeymoon before you have a baby?
I told Stephanie yesterday, I said, I think she's going to side gig somewhere else.
I think that she's on a baby moon. Which is a honeymoon, which is like a honeymoon before you have a baby. So she's out there, living life before she becomes a mother
We
of
all
5.
should do that before we have our children. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's like a thing that the kids are doing these days.
You've actually heard that expression,
A baby moon? Absolutely. Tell me in the comments that I'm right. Thank you.
Anyway, so that's the bad news.
I think people just want any excuse for a vacation, really. So
at this point,
right,
anybody.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's in store for Lois and her 5 kids. I don't know. Maybe she's out there gallivanting around. I don't know. Maybe she'll return. But
she said to me this morning, she said, maybe, or was it you? Or your brother? Somebody said, maybe she's hunting for food. Well, good Lord, everything is blooming.
I know.
Coming up out of the ground, there's plenty of stuff. Lois, come back.
Lois, we missed you. Lois, if you're out there. If anyone knows where Lois is.
Shopping for groceries?
Right.
I mean,
I
stay in our yard.
It could be a long line at the grocery store. You never know.
Don't know.
So that's what's going on with Lois.
So everybody was so enthralled with Stephanie's story about Lois, and here we are a week later.
And we don't have a Lois to share with you.
What a difference a week makes.
Correct.
Anyway, so moving on.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Also, this week...
If we spot her, we've already put on an APB. But
correct.
The
local authorities have been alerted.
Yeah.
And also, this week, last year, was when we had the Fox family. So this is the week for the babies.
Right.
This is baby week.
Yeah.
So, and no, the Foxes have not returned. But that's okay.
And the channel, the episode title will not be Pam and Steph Celebrate Baby Week. Because that
or Pam and Steph Give Birth.
No, we can't have that.
No. You do not want that. Especially if recorded on video.
No.
Anyway, this is a YouTube channel about cross stitch. So far we talked about nothing but cross stitch. Okay, so down to business a little bit.
Right.
A couple of line items that are business related. So first and foremost, I prerequisite this when I talk about Keepsakes. So Keepsakes is the local needlework shop here in Cincinnati. It also happens to be a place that I work. I don't own it. We don't own it. Pam doesn't work there. I just work there. But I have quite a social media presence, and so I share with you all news that's goings on at Keepsakes if I feel like it's important, or Barbara will ask me to, or what have you. Barbara is the owner, by the way. And she didn't necessarily ask me to say this, but for anyone who has been trying to, you know, get general art threads in the last year, plus, you know that it has not been the easiest, and so slowly but surely we are getting them back in stock, because believe you me, we are adamant about ordering. It's just we have no control over what shows up at our door at Keepsakes. And so if you are someone out there who is desperately seeking Brethren Blue, I know at least at Keepsakes we had it out of stock since July of 2020, and we got a big shipment of it in. So if you are looking for Brethren Blue, Keepsakes has some. Okay. I just want to let people know that.
Right.
And then we have a little bit of StitchCon news. So for those, I mean, I guess you could buy Spiritwear if you're not a paid attendee, but
I heard somebody did, because they wanted to be
there in spirit.
They wanted to be there in spirit. Well, that's,
so then what?
That's a side issue. I don't know how they found the website.
Because there's a link on the StitchCon website.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was only within the group. Okay.
No, because then what about the people who aren't on Facebook?
Right. Yeah, so that's...
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I have heard somewhere somebody posted that they bought a shirt, even though they're not coming.
Have a great time.
They wanted to come so badly and cannot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who got an opportunity but can't for whatever reason.
Impulse buy.
Why not?
Okay.
So anyway, the first Spiritwear sale has come and gone. The second Spiritwear sale starts tomorrow, the 12th of April. And so it will work just like the first one. It will be a whole new crop of items. There might be some of the same. There might be some new stuff. We don't have any control over what items are in the Spiritwear shop. It all depends on what our Spiritwear guy gets or has on hand right then. Right. And so there will be a link that will be posted on the website, and a link that will be posted in the StitchCon Facebook group. Now, the Facebook group is only for paid attendees, but we obviously can't control who goes to the StitchCon website.
There you go.
So, so the link will be there as well. It will probably be sometime in the afternoon, because I won't have the link until I get to work. So, so look for that link if you want to see what kind of Spiritwear we have in the second round, around noonish.
And even if you bought something in the first Spiritwear sale, look at the other sales, because he does
might be a new variety.
Swap it out quite a bit.
Right.
So,
and the items that you purchase in the second Spiritwear sale will be shipped to you in your home address, okay, or wherever you have them delivered to. And so that will last for 2 weeks. So starting Monday, April 12th, 2021. And then, okay, also I wanted to just talk a little bit again. I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago, a little bit about where we are at with the wait list. So if you put your name on the wait list, and the last time the wait list was open was at the end of 2019, before 2020's event, and then of course 2020's event was canceled, but anyway, it was closed on January 1st, 2020, and it has not been reopened since then, because the response was incredible, and the wait list was very long, and we didn't want to have it open and have someone put their name on it, and then with, like, no hope, right? So, at this particular juncture, we are getting towards the end of this wait list. I am the one in charge of all the paperworky stuff, so sending invoices, doing all of that kind of thing. I do all of that for StitchCon, and I work on it every single day of the week, 7 days a week. And that means sending new invoices for any openings, cancellations, what have you. So if you put your name on the wait list and you still have not yet received an invoice, do not lose hope.
Yeah.
There's very, very, very much still a very good chance that you will get an invoice.
Yeah, unfortunately, and this we have no control over, but there are a lot of people on the wait list who still do not feel confident in coming to an event of this size.
Right.
Understandable.
Totally.
And a lot of international people.
Yeah.
And their travel plans are dictated by the restrictions of their home country.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So,
but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to invoice them.
No, you are continuing to invoice.
I don't want to assume anything about anyone.
No. We're not making any assumptions, but people are responding quickly.
Yes,
if they have one or two of those
situations
in their lives.
Right, yes.
So,
which is very much appreciated.
As Stephanie said, if you haven't been invoiced yet and you know you're on the wait list, don't lose hope because of those extenuating circumstances, going through the wait list is moving more quickly than we thought.
In prior years, for
sure.
Yeah. And then, so we have gotten some inquiries from people as to, like, when is the wait list going to be opened again, and blah, 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 and all of that kind of stuff. Right. And so here's my answer to that question. So I would love it if we would reopen the wait list. However, at this point, we're still at the numbers point where I don't necessarily feel comfortable, comfortable doing that yet. The list is still just a little bit too long for me to want to do that. However, there are still openings, so that's why we're continuing to invoice, but we don't want to overbook. I think I explained this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So anyway, my goal is to reopen the wait list around the 1st of May.
Ooh, that's not too far away.
Right. So it might be a little bit after that, might be a little bit before that.
Right.
So if you are somebody who thinks you might want to come to StitchCon, didn't put your name on the list, you're like, I want to go, please look at your calendars now. It's the 2nd and 3rd weekends of June. We do have more open spots for the 2nd weekend. So there will probably come a time when we will only be invoicing for the 2nd weekend. So just don't think that all hope is lost. It's not. We want to fill as many seats as possible without overbooking either weekend.
Yeah.
So just please know that I'm working diligently every day to work our way down through this wait list.
Right.
And again, thank you so very much for everyone who has responded quickly. If you get an invoice and for whatever reason you can't come, for letting us know that, we very much appreciate it. So if you have any StitchCon questions, in the box below is the StitchCon email address. Both myself and Barbara have access to that email, so we both can answer you. And then if you want to send me a message, that's fine too. I know more about the inner workings of it at this point than Pam does, but either one will work. So we're happy to answer any questions that you may or may not have.
Yeah.
So that is all the StitchCon stuff.
Okay. We had a pretty routine, normal week until yesterday. Yes. And yesterday we hit the road for Findlay.
Yes.
And we're excited to go up to Craft Gallery, which is our cross-stitch framer. And
for the most part.
Yes. And we took some things out of the under the bed box.
Yes.
And we're excited to see what we were going to be picking up.
Yes.
Everything we were told was finished. And so are we going to...
We're going to show that later.
We're going to show you our framed pieces from Craft Gallery.
Under the back from the finisher section of the program.
In the back from the framer part of the show.
Yes.
But right now...
We're going to do Stitch Harmony,
We're going to do a hashtag, and that is hashtag Stitch Harmony.
And so what that is, if you're new here, that is our attempt at connecting stitchers together who live close to one another geographically.
Right.
And so each week we pick someone who has commented on our videos using the hashtag Stitch Harmony. And then each week we pick someone and we share them with you all. And so this week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter is who, Pam?
This week's Stitch Harmony commenter is a name we're very familiar with.
Yes.
And she has a special situation coming up where she's kind of wanting to get ahead of this a little bit.
Oh,
and that is Vicky Texiera. And we hope we're saying that right, Vicky. But we've seen your name a lot as a commenter and a regular viewer. So special hello to you.
Hi, Vicky.
And Vicky said, #Stitch Harmony. Hello, ladies. Thanks for another great video. I am moving to a very small town in Nevada called Pahrump.
Pahrump?
P-A-H-R-U-M-P.
Nevada.
Nevada.
Okay.
We're going to look that up?
We absolutely are. Would this be a Just Keep Stitching video without a little bit of Google Map product placement?
Okay.
Pahrump.
P-A-H-R-U-M-P.
Yep. There's also a Pahrump Springs.
Well.
Wow, you are literally in the middle of the desert. Okay. By Red Rocks Canyon National Park. Oh, it's okay, so it's just west of Las Vegas.
Okay.
And it's very close to the border of California.
All right, good.
Okay. So the red dot is Pahrump, and then there's Las Vegas, and then you can see Death Valley National Park right there, and that shows you a little bit more of like where Henderson is.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
I've heard of Henderson.
Henderson is south east of Vegas.
I don't know whether I've ever been to Henderson, but I've heard of it.
And it's just desert.
Yep.
Desert.
So, Vicky wrote, would love to meet any Stitchers there. If they watch you, I know we can be friends. Thanks again.
Yes.
So, this is how this works.
Yes. So, if your ears perked up because you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Pahrump, Nevada, and you have room in your stitching group for Vicky, then please comment below and say, hi Vicky, my name is, insert name here. I live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Pahrump, Nevada, and I would love to stitch with you. And then it is up to you, Miss Vicky, to go through and read the comments and see if anyone has reached out to you. I'm sure that there are stitchers in Vegas, and I mean, I don't know how far it is from Pahrump to Vegas, but either way, maybe you guys can meet in the middle. Who knows?
Absolutely.
So,
well, there's a cross-stitch shop.
Yeah, Stitcher's Paradise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So comment below if you have room for Vicky in your stitching group.
There you go.
And then if that is something that, you know, if you say, well, I'm isolated, I don't have a stitching friend, I don't have a stitching group, I just moved to a new city, I just started stitching again after 15 years, and I would love to meet local stitchers, then comment below on this video. Use the hashtag Stitch Harmony. Tell us your name and where you live, or where you're moving to, and we could potentially pick you to be the Stitch Harmony featured commenter of the week.
And as we always say, it works if you work it. So,
yes.
Good luck, Vicky. Hope you find some stitching friends in your new home.
Yes.
And that means it's time for...
Hold, please.
Pam's Pin Comment. And we want to especially thank all of our wonderful commenters.
Yes.
Of course, we have... we had a giveaway last week.
We did.
And that always brings out...
Oh my God. It's a novel.
So many people because they're entering to win the giveaway.
Sometimes I read them and sometimes I don't. And I just looked over and it's very long.
It's not that long.
And I love it. No,
it's
I'm here
funny.
for it. I'm here for
I
it.
read this to you when we first got it.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
And I said, I think this is going to be Pam's Pin Comment.
I think I told you to take a screenshot of it.
You said, do that. Take a screenshot of it. And it remains Pam's Pin Comment.
It lasted all week.
Yes. So, this comes to us from Kathleen Guzak. Hi, Kathleen.
Hello, Kathleen.
And this is what she wrote. Crack us up.
This is my favorite.
Pam and Steph. It's Monday night, and my husband, a past athlete and diehard sports fan, just passed me watching your video on his way to watch the Baylor-Gonzaga game.
Oh.
He stopped, stood watching a few minutes, then sat down and watched your entire video.
The whole thing. The whole
Pardon me. At the end, he announced, I gotta admit, these two are entertaining. then went off to see how the game was going. Congratulations!
Thank you.
You succeeded in doing something I could not in almost 50 years of wedded bliss, getting his attention during a sporting event. Keep doing what you do for wives, girlfriends, and significant others who suffer sports inattention everywhere. Love you both.
That's amazing.
Isn't that hysterical?
I love that.
So,
yep.
Kathleen, that was really, really precious. And we really appreciate you sharing that with us.
Please say hello to your husband.
And please say hello. If you're Kathleen's husband and you've tuned in once again.
Thank you.
How you doing, bud?
We salute you.
All righty.
Okay.
So, on that note, let's talk stitching, shall we?
That's not how you say it, Pam.
Let's talk about Jeez, I have to be so precise.
You have to do the same thing every time. People love consistency.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
All right.
Okay.
What have you been stitching, Stephanie?
Well, Pamela, I have been stitching monogamously on I just literally did that one.
Because math.
One of my two big projects for 2021, and this one is Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. I didn't bring the full layout over here, but I will next week. I'm so sorry. But it is made up of 12 smaller charts. I have 2 pieces done. My goal is to do 1 a month. March went a little off the rails, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all fine. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get back on track here, people, okay? And so I've been working on the 3rd block, and the 3rd block, I'm stitching them all together as one big piece, and is North Pole Post Office. Look at how freaking cute this is. So cute. And I am stitching mine, like I said, all together on one large piece. It is 40 count Vintage Country Mocha Linen from Zweigart, and I'm using all of the called for colors, 1 strand of floss over 2 linen threads. And this is how much I have. It's so cute, you guys. Look at it's so freaking cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I just finished the roof this afternoon. And so all I have left is this side of the house. And I think there's like 2, maybe 3 more snowflakes over here. The red up here. And then this part, which is very similar to this part. So the snow and the berries and just holly and stuff. So I'm also very excited about doing the back stitch that makes up the little envelope folds, if you will. And then the string that holds them. This can be dang cute. Mm-hmm. And every chart in the series calls for mostly DMC and then 2 or 3 different overdyes. So there's some from every company. So some Weeks, some General Art, some Class Colors. And so this block's colors, the red that's in the pole here, that is Louisiana Hot Sauce, which is one of my all-time favorite reds. And that will also be this side of the house over here. And then this pink color is Blue Coat Red from Weeks. And then that is Hazelnut from Weeks. So.
What?
Oh, you're just looking at me funny.
Oh.
So yeah. And then I'll show y'all my snowflake diagram like I did at the end of the last installment. But I seriously love it. And every time we go up to Craft Gallery, I just say, I can't wait to bring this up here and get this framed. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it on this wall.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what I've been stitching on, Pam. What about you? What have you been stitching, Pam?
Well, I had 2 projects for this month for WIPGO.
Yes.
And for the first one, which was Summerhaven Inn, we'll talk about that in a second. Mm-hmm. And the other one was Berry Bowl Sampler, which Steph and I started in October. I'm doing the Scarlet House side. And so I'll show you that first. If you're not familiar, this is a 2-piece of fabric project. I don't know if you can pick up the two tones of the...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
so this is the heartstring samplery side.
Right.
This is the Scarlet House side.
Right.
I'm stitching this side. Pam's stitching this side.
And then you sew them together. Okay. And we started this last October when we were at our whistle stop. And my yearly goal on my WIPGO board is to complete 8 bowls.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to make it, but...
This year?
I don't think so.
This year?
I know.
In all of 2021 to do 8 bowls?
Well, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's half of it.
It would be about half.
You could do in the whole year, Pam?
Yeah, but with everything else that I'm stitching.
I believe in you, though.
Anyway.
Whatever.
So,
all it is confidence, you know?
I worked on the first one. So 1 down, 7 to go.
Yep.
So this is
32 count Wren.
Yep, 32 count Wren. And yeah, I'm doing the right side. Yep. So I got the first bowl done, and he's got a little blackbird at the top.
So cute.
I'm going to be continuing to work on this until about the 20th, I think, of the month. Before I get back to my October house for I'll be home. So we'll see how far I get.
And yes, I am also stitching mine on 32 count as well, just because it wouldn't match up if I didn't do it on 32 count.
Right. So like I said,
wait, we're not there yet,
aren't we?
Well, yeah, but I got to do the sound effect.
Oh, I didn't know whether you were sound effect ready.
I'm always sound effect ready.
So those were our whips of the week. There you go.
Told you, sound effect ready always.
All right.
Okay, so now...
Oh, you jumped the gun.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get it, okay?
So the other one on my WIPGO board was Summer Haven Inn from 1991. Dimensions Kit, Charles Wysocki Art. Okay? And this was actually one of my Stitch Mania 2018 starts.
Yes, it
when we did the traditional...
May is so soon. I just realized that. Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta take a day this week to sit down and figure that out.
Well, okay. But, you know, I told you what my idea was.
I know.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yours is good.
So anyway, this was one of my traditional Stitch Mania starts back in 2018.
Yep.
And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably are saying, oh my God, she did it.
That's what I said this morning.
I did.
I came downstairs and I said, how are you doing, Pam? And she goes, I'm excellent.
There's been a development. That's what I said. I said,
really?
There's been a development. And that's when Stephanie's heart stops.
I was like, oh no.
Because she's like me. You always think the worst.
Yes.
And you went, good or bad? And I said, oh, good. She goes, okay, you can tell me. And I said, I have a finish.
Yes.
So here it is. French knots and all. They're all in.
Looks so great.
I finished the back stitching yesterday.
No.
What's today? Sunday, Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. And when
so good.
We got home from Craft Gallery last night, I started on the French knots. And guess what?
I took a nap and she started on French knots.
Guess what? It's done. I absolutely love it.
Pam, you gotta show it closer.
I thought I was holding it closer. Well, maybe if we run it horizontally.
Look at all those French knots.
Yep. The window boxes.
I love the window boxes. They're my favorite.
Yep. The window boxes and, of course, the trees. The trees were last. 1 on one end, 2 on the other. The flower beds.
Those look so good, Pam.
The little wagon. Close up on the little flower wagon.
Sure.
If they can. Yeah. Yep.
It's so cute.
Yep.
Look at those trees, man.
Yep.
And then the horses' bridles and everything. Oh, it's just so good.
Yep. So it was...
and this is 28 count even weave.
Or 32.
No, 28.
You know?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm fairly confident, yeah.
The French knots, per the dimensions instructions, were 3 strands, 1
wrap around the needle.
Wrap around. Okay? If you know French knots, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, 3 strands, but it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. You didn't feel like it was too bunchy?
I had a couple of moments where, you know, those little French knots, they challenge you.
Yep.
And you pull them all the way straight to the back, and you're like, ah, dang it. But I made it. And I really do think it will go up to the framer.
Oh, absolutely.
The next trip, because
100%.
I just want to get it under glass.
Yeah.
Before it gets not manhandled, but before it gets touched too much, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
So,
cool.
I'm glad that I'm down to 2 left of my original.
Yeah, you are.
2018 Stitch Mania starts, and they are big, so there's no anticipation that those will be finished soon.
No.
And my goal for this week, and then we also had, this is the last few hours of WIPGO weekend for April, and my goal was simply to work 10 days on that project, and I ended up meeting my goal of working 10 days on it, but I actually finished it. So it's totally...
You're just a winner.
It's totally off the board.
Just a winner.
Anyway, I'm glad to have that finished. Yeah. You know, I stitch a variety of things, and so it was nice when I finished that this morning to pull out Berry Bowl Sampler, something totally different. Yeah. Totally different style, colors, etc.
Yes.
And so that's variety is the spice of life. What can I say?
It is.
All right, so
happy finishes, everyone.
So,
okay.
Now we have more show and tell. For you. Because we're gonna talk about back from the framer.
Yep, sure.
We left here about 10:30, and it is, like we've said many times, it is just about to the minute, 2 hours from driveway to driveway.
Yep.
And a couple, no, all of them were up on the wall, on the side wall and the wall ahead.
They've been busy up there.
And we'll build up to the biggest one. So why don't you show?
So I'm going to show 2, then you show your 1, then I'll show 1, and then you show the big one.
Whatever, just tell me what to do.
I got you. Okay. So this first one, it's really nice to see my stuff in frames, you guys. It's really nice. Yeah. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all of Pam's needlework, and I love having all of it up on the wall. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to sound like mine is better than Pam's or anything. Yeah. But this is cool. Like, that's cool that mine's right. Like, I see that. Like, that's cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. So, anyway. So, just to see these hanging on the wall is just really neat. So, this first one I stitched in 2018. And I started this in February of 2018. And finished it fairly quickly. And the funny thing about this is that I stitched it on way too much fabric.
Yeah.
And
it was under the bed box, like, in its
so
full
long.
Breadth.
Yes. So in your head, like, it's funny how that, like, teases your brain.
It sticks.
And you think, oh, it's a long piece. No, it's not. And so this is from Pine Mountain Designs. I frankly do not know if this is still available. I just had the chart. I didn't have, like, a kit or anything. From Pine Mountain Designs, it is stitched on 32 counts. Mellow from Picture This Plus in Lugana. So it was super tight. But
she's super critical looking at her early stitches.
Yes, I am, but that's okay. I need to get used to it because there's a lot of old stuff in there. So anyway, so this is Better Things Ahead by Pine Mountain Designs. So this is, I love inspirational quotes. And so this reads, "There are far, far better things ahead than anything we leave behind," by C.S. Lewis. And I love this blue frame against the yellow fabric. I think it's fantastic. And it's so funny to see it square. Because it was on that long fabric.
Yeah, that fabric is gone. Yeah.
So.
Very nice.
And If anyone is wondering why this date is on there, it was not stitched on 2/2/17. That is just a very special date to me. So if you want to know more about that, you can look on my Instagram page for more details about that. But yep, that's that one. And this for me was also a Stitch Mania 2018 start. And this is stitched on 32 count something from Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't remember. London Fog.
Oh,
wow. Yep, from Under the Sea Fabrics. And then it's 32 count. And this is Autumn Bird by Satsuma Street. I love the cherry frame. I think it matches perfect. Oh, there you can see it in the light. I love the colors and everything, but I love, it's so cute. It's so bright, and I'm obsessed. There's a sister piece to this that's like a forest or whatever. I do want to stitch that eventually, but yep. So, and this is on 32 count linen. And I just remember I absolutely was obsessed with stitching this. This was my first Stitch Mania finish from that year too, because I just loved it so much.
Yep. It was a fun stitch.
And then this one was also a Stitch Mania 2018 start. And this was one that I worked on, and then put it away. Yeah. And then when I pulled it out, I was like, I have like nothing left on this. I just should finish it. And so this is the National Parks birthday thing. Birthday Club, I think is what it's called. From the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And there you go. This is also kind of weird to see it square. And this is stitched on 28 count Lugana in Gossamer by Picture This Plus, which is a very like light greeny, yellowy color. I do have one modification that I did make to this when I stitched it, is that like the inanimate objects, like the sun, had little faces on it, and I know that that's Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's vibe. I know that, but I don't like that, and so I just left it off. I don't think it's bad, but I love the little bear, so freaking cute, and a little whale. And so this is supposed to be Acadia National Park in Maine, and so that's why I was super drawn to it. And we went to a lot of national parks when I was a kid, and have a lot of fond memories from that. So
yeah, we saw buffalo. And...
Yep. I have a picture of me standing there with like this most super cute little bowl cut, thanks Pam, and like a white t-shirt. I think the t-shirt was from like Dinosaur National Park, and then I had red shorts on and my little knobby knees, and then big white sneakers, and I was very, very skinny as a child, and then I started eating, and then it all changed, and then but I'm standing there literally like with my hands on my hips.
It's an adorable picture,
and there's a buffalo behind me.
Yeah,
it's very, very badass.
It's an adorable.
Okay, and so yep, so that is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery National Park Birthday Club. I do have, like I said, have plans of stitching the second one at some point in time. So, yay!
Yeah.
And I am very proud of these. Like, look at that stitching. I am quite proud of it, if I do say so myself. And all three of mine, and both of Pam's also are have glass. It's this is the type of glass that she uses.
Yeah, it's great.
It's obviously, I mean, when you shine it directly in the light, you get a glare, but like, no glare this way, and it's super, super, super lightweight.
Yeah.
So, and I think I'm finding in all of this framing adventure, that I really love a thinner frame for, at least for these smaller ones like this one and the other two. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yep.
So, those are my framing pieces.
Okay. So, the two that I got picked up are fairly recent pieces that I've shown in the last year. So, yeah.
Okay.
And I see a thread right there underneath the glass.
Uh-oh.
And
well, we can take it back up.
I think I might take this one back up.
And have her take it out?
And have her take that out.
That's okay.
I just spotted it
just spotted
now,
it.
and I'm not going to tell you where it is.
Nope.
If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. This is oceanfront property. And this was a kit.
Yep.
It was a kit. Bucilla. No, it wasn't.
Jan Lynn.
Jan Lynn. There you go. Jan Lynn.
Yep.
Many of you saw me stitch this. Progress and so forth.
This was a Stitch Mania 2018 start for you too.
It was? Oh. I didn't remember.
Yep.
So clearly those are birdhouses. That's why the black holes. And I love geraniums, so I was drawn to this. And this is Diane Knott's artwork made into this kit.
Yep.
And I was able to connect with Diane on social media. She is still doing wonderful designs.
Oh, cool.
Not necessarily cross-stitch as much.
Oh, okay.
But she has an Etsy shop and so forth. But that summer, oceanfront property, it was an old Jan Lynn kit. And I just love it. It's right up my alley.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So, anyway. So, yeah, just spotted that little thread.
That's funny.
Paula is always so gracious and so great. And she even said to us, or to Stephanie pretty much yesterday, we were visiting for a minute, because you drive 2 hours up there, you just can't turn around and leave.
Yeah.
Thanks, bye.
Right.
And she said, she's had customers, or probably only one or two, that she said, they've taken something home framed, and they walk by it, and they walk by it, and they walk by it, and it just bugs them. They're just not happy.
For whatever reason.
And so...
she's always like, bring it back, we'll make it right. We'll bring it back, we'll make it right.
Yeah, so...
whether it's right when you get home or in 5 years.
Right. So, if you follow us on Instagram, you know we left a few things.
Yes.
And so... that means we've got to go back.
Yep.
And
we each took 3 up.
I have something that was framed by someone else that I want to see if Paula can perhaps open up a little bit. It just seems a little close to the design, and then we'll take this up and we'll have it back before we do our summer wall. But but that's oceanfront.
Love
property.
it.
And then.
I love this so much. Your stitching is so good.
I stitch my best, I think, on even weave.
I would have to agree with you on that, Pam.
And then this is the most dressy frame, I think, of all of them. And boy, this languished for quite a while, as many of you know. But I am thrilled with this.
You just finished that.
No, I meant in getting it stitched.
Okay.
Yeah. And I knew I was going to take it up the last time we went up. So, this is Cardinal Points, people.
It's so
pretty. Such a beautiful frame.
Oh, it's so good.
Such a beautiful frame. Yep. We'll do a little top to bottom here. See the beautiful frame. But... just love the colors. I remember when this was first released, and I was just like, I have got to do it. And of course, Stephanie charted the personalization for me in the bottom bar there.
Yep.
And
it's, what's really funny is that this has 2021 on it. Yeah. And one that you took up yesterday has 2009 on
2009.
So we're really getting some stuff out of the UBB for sure.
which is just so fantastic.
Yeah.
So we were very excited to get up there yesterday, and we were thrilled to see everything done. And, well, we might put it behind us.
Oh, will we?
We might.
Oh, okay.
We haven't discussed that
We
yet.
have not, no.
But anyway, so that's our back from the framer. What happened to our... oh, there it is. That's our back from the framer segment.
Yeah.
And...
much in part to you.
And thank you. Yes, much in part to you. Thank you for everybody who has helped defray some of those costs.
Yes.
More about that later.
Okay.
All right, now it's time for
the promotional portion of the program.
I thought you did the sound effect ahead of.
I do, but I always get thrown off because I'm so sorry, okay? I'm just very sorry. Okay, well, hold on. Hold, please. Oh, there it is. Ready?
Ready?
Promotions.
There we go.
Okay. Anywhoosie, what's it? Time for the promotion.
It's all about Twin Peaks this week.
Yes.
And so we want to explain to you what we mean by that for our weekly promotional design.
Yes. So we have been working with Twin Peak Primitives. They are two lovely and amazing sisters that live in the Netherlands, of course. And we've been working with them for multiple years now. And every single week we look through their collection and we find something that we love that we think that you'll love too. We pick something, we tell the girls, they say okay, and then they make it 20% off for you and all of our amazing viewers. So this is now the third or fourth?
What?
Market release.
Oh, fourth, I think.
Expo release.
Yeah.
Okay. So, after Needlework Expo, which was the first weekend of March, we took a week off, from promotions just because we were all so busy. And then we decided that for the following 6 weeks after, Needlework Expo, that we were going to showcase, one of their 6 new releases from Expo. And so this is the fourth, I think, week that we've been doing it, and the fourth of their 6 designs. And the design this week is called what, Pam?
The design this week is called Sweet Summer.
Sweet Summer.
And if you are a sunflower lover,
Sweet Summer,
and love to stitch sunflowers, boy, is this pattern for you. We're all looking forward to the summer months and the warmer temps, and we'll insert a picture of Sweet Summer here.
Yay.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes. So if you love Sweet Summer as much as we do, and you would love to get a discounted copy of that, it is 20% off from the time of this video for 1 full week. So until our next video comes out. And you can get your copy of the pattern of the week from a few different places. There are 3 places that you can go. You can get a PDF download of the chart from either the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop or their website, both linked below. However, if you would rather have a hard copy of the chart, that's totally fine too. But there's only one place that you can go to get that, and that is Threads Entwined, which is an online needlework shop in Northern California, and Trish is the owner, and she will take fantastic care of you.
Yes, she will.
So there's no coupon code needed, just it's already discounted, so have fun.
Have fun with Sweet Summer.
Yes.
We also want to remind you, if you don't know, that the twins have been trying to hold a contest for a trip to the Netherlands and Italy for a long time.
Yes.
It started back over a year ago for a trip last year, which obviously had to be canceled. And it got to be around middle of last month, and they had to call it again for 2021, mostly for the reason of the European situation in terms of lockdowns. So they decided that they still wanted to hold a contest for a winner of everybody who has purchased their design, which is Springfield 1817 Sampler. And in order to keep the faith with everybody who's bought that pattern, even though there isn't going to be a trip, the prize is a cash prize. And the timetable is the same. There will be a drawing. Stephanie will probably do it.
Yes, I will.
If you would like to be entered for this cash prize, you need to know it's $1,000 American. Okay? So that's not to say people outside the U.S. can't win. I shouldn't have said that. But the currency
is the American dollar.
Is the American is $1,000 US, and if you're in another country, you can do the conversion.
Yes. So, if you want to get in on that, then you just need to purchase the Springfield 1817 sampler, which you can do when you purchase Sweet Summer.
Right. It's a beautiful sampler. Chrissy at Finally a Farm Girl is stitching it, has stitched it. Can't remember. She's such a turbo stitcher. But anyway, it's beautiful up close.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yeah. So that's Springfield 1817. Yeah. And at the beginning of May, we will...
beginning of May?
Yeah, at the beginning of May.
Yeah, okay.
We will insert a picture of what that sampler looks like.
We did last week too, so if you want to go see that.
Oh, we did?
Sure did.
Oh, we do it at the early part of every month. Up until it gets close to the drawing.
Yes.
And the drawing will be in August.
End of August.
End of August.
Yep. End of August.
Okay.
Yep.
So that means it's time for Mail Call. What did we get in the mail
this week? Okay. Well, this is so kind.
And so apropos.
I never know what that word means. What is that
appropriate.
Word? Oh, just say appropriate.
Or on
par?
On the same topic or something.
Oh, okay. So, this sweet girl is a Keepsakes customer. She also is a Just Keep Stitchin fan. She also has been a Stitch Harmony featured commenter. And she also is a Craft Gallery customer whom we saw yesterday.
It was just so funny because we walked in and this gal was standing at the counter cashing out. And then we come home to get the mail and we have a note from her.
Which I knew we were getting because I looked at the informed delivery.
Oh.
That's why I said what I said to her.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said to her.
Oh, I said, I think there's a card in our mailbox from you.
Oh, you did?
She said, yeah, probably.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
who are we talking about?
Jackie.
Yeah.
And Jackie, she actually lives in Byron Center, Michigan.
Yep.
And I have no idea where that is in Michigan, but I assume not very far up if she just made a day trip to Craft Gallery.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe the suburbs of Detroit?
Maybe. I don't know.
So anyway, I have no idea. But she sent us a very sweet card, and this is the card. Meow. So I want to share a little bit of what she wrote because she won one of our giveaways. So this is a thank you card for that, which is very kind, not necessary, but very kind. And then she was a Stitch Harmony featured commenter back in January of this year. And she said, thank you for featuring me. I met two lovely gals and we have been meeting via Zoom since then. I have even met up with one of them and plan to meet them both soon. Quote, it works if you work it is so true. Yep. And that just makes me so happy. It makes us so happy. Yeah. So thank you so much for that, Jackie. It was a pleasure seeing you yesterday.
Yes, it was.
And
so fun.
Yes, all that. Okay. And then our other little piece of mail call, because that's yours a haul. Okay. Is from Chris Yo at AsTheYooFlies. Here's all of her information. You'll remember her. She had sent us stitch journals earlier this year. And she has an Etsy shop, and you all sold her out of those, which is amazing.
Right.
And
so she's branched off to another product.
Yes. I mean, she still makes the stitch journals and all that. But okay. So at the end of the day, what these are that she makes, they are, for all intents and purposes, thread keeps. They are so adorable, and she makes them, hand stitches them, or probably machine stitches them herself. But when you purchase them, she sends you a floss ring, and then whichever one of these that you purchase. So she sent 2 for me and 2 for Pam. So that's. And I put it on the ring so you could see. Yeah. So it's like the size of like a playing card.
Yeah. Maybe a little shorter, but yeah.
Yeah. And then keep calm and stitch on. And then the other one that she sent is home is where the heart is.
They're just adorable.
Yes. Home is where your story begins, which I love. So cute. And then, you want to show yours? Okay.
So, she sent,
Sorry, I should have given them to you beforehand so you could unpack them. My fault.
Yeah, so without the ring, but
Yeah.
that one with a little charm on there.
It's so cute.
Just really, really cute and colorful.
Yeah.
And this one is... Yeah, I should have said it wasn't just a card from Jackie when we got home. It was all this goodness.
No, this is not from Jackie. This is from Chris Yo.
Oh, Chris Yo. I'm getting confused. I'm so sorry, girls.
It's okay.
So sorry. So this is another one of Chris's thread keeps.
And she said that she will be opening her shop again on April 15th. And so go favorite her shop so you get notified.
Right.
And I will link her Etsy below. Okay?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay.
That is all of it for the mail call.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you show your haul, Pam?
Okay. I had seen this on at Instagram. And you've got a picture of this stitched on a light blue.
So visualize.
Visualize this stitched on a light blue. This is Cori Ibatakori. And it is called Easter Sampler. And I don't think I would have purchased it if I had seen this.
I was shocked when you purchased it.
Yeah. But
then
the
you
light
showed
blue,
me the
and
light
I wish
blue.
I know which account it was under. I don't remember. But it was just striking in person. So it's called Easter Sampler from Cori Ibatakori.
Wait, you got to roll your R's, Pam.
You missed it. So there you go. So I purchased that.
Love it.
And then we got a package of On an Egg series from Bent Creek.
Yes.
You know, Stephanie did Eagle on an Egg back a while ago.
I have a question.
What?
Did you get that from her Etsy shop?
Who?
The Cori Ibatakuri.
I can't remember.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. Just wondering.
Where else would I have bought it from? Yes, it was on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't, I don't know that it was.
Because I was like, wow, that came quickly from Italy.
No, I think it was somebody else that was carrying it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
I don't
continue.
remember.
That's fine.
So, you know, Stephanie stitched Eagle on an Egg.
I stitched Owl on an Egg.
Owl on an Egg, sorry. And so, Annie from Crazy Annie had a bundle offering of the whole series, including the freebies.
Yes.
With the buttons. So, we got Chick on an Egg.
Which I just literally saw somebody on Instagram that stitched this on like 10 count.
Wow.
It might have been on Facebook. It was so cute. And then had it made into a stand-up.
Turkey on an Egg.
It's cute.
And here's Eagle on an Egg.
I love that one. That's very Pam.
Yeah. And
Cardinal
on an Egg. And the other two were freebie charts. Owl on an Egg, which of course we don't need because Stephanie stitched it, and Robin on an Egg. But we've got the Jabco buttons to go with it.
Yes.
So I wanted to grab those up, so we had the whole series.
For sure.
So that came from Crazy Annie.
Yes, it did.
Oh, here's the envelope.
Thank you so much.
And then I made a big purchase because when we had our local Whip It Good group,
yes,
I got a gift certificate to use on Etsy because I did pretty well with Whip It Good 2020.
Yeah.
And so our friend Katie,
hi Andy,
gave me a
you thought we were going to get through the whole video without getting a hi Andy. You were wrong.
So I have wanted to stitch this for a long time. This was a stitch along that By the Bay, Donna, had a while ago, and I know that Jan Hicks was one that participated in it.
Okay.
Jan Hicks Creates.
Yeah.
And it's called Time for Seasons. And the finished product will look like this.
Oh my good night.
With the 4 seasons represented. And then the middle section is left up to you. And I think I'm going to find a verse or something to put in the middle.
Like there's a reason for every season?
I don't know. But it was a good use of that gift certificate.
Absolutely.
And then you also got these 4 designs as well. And because it was a stitch along, I'm sorry to say, I think I got the last one from Donna. Now, from By the Bay on Etsy. Now, I don't know if somebody else might be carrying it or whether somebody else might be reselling it.
So, okay, so these 4
are separate from
No,
that.
they're the same as this. Look at the winter and look at the winter.
I know, but then you've got the words too.
Right, so this would be, you'd stitch the whole thing twice, basically. Or you can do them as 4 separate as opposed to 1 all together.
Right,
okay.
Right. So,
right.
Yeah.
So I like it all together.
So if you watch Jan Hicks, you've probably seen hers. She's featured it on hers. But I like it all together. This was from 2019. Yeah. And
cool.
So that was my big purchase of the week.
Woo.
I'm really trying to slow down. I really am. Because it's, we have a collection.
We do.
And I don't mind
I'm not slowing down at all.
I don't mind her building up her collection, but there's a room full. So, But that was a good use of my gift certificate. And so, thank you, Katie. And I'm glad to have that because that is a very beautiful chart.
So should I link her Etsy or no?
Who?
Donna Behos.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know since the thing wasn't available.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but she has some lovely, lovely designs. I have several.
Congratulations. Okay. Are you ready for my haul? Okay. So this, it's not technically stitching related, okay?
Well, more and more it is.
But I heard about it from my sweet friend, Liz Matthews. Yep. She and is a planner person, as am I, and a
lot of people out there are planner people too.
Yes, and I am very adamant about using my book of days for 2021, as you know, and so I have acquired some stickers. So the Etsy shop that I bought these stickers from is called PaperMintyStudio.
You're on Etsy, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Liz Matthews does have a discount code. She mentions it in her last FlossTube video. I don't know what number that is, but I don't know. I'm a firm believer that I'm not gonna give you Liz's discount code.
There you go.
You gotta go get it yourself.
Go watch Liz. There you go.
I feel like that's the right thing to do. I don't know why, but
yeah, that feels right.
I know, Liz. I know you said I could give people it, but I feel like that's how I feel.
We need to push traffic over to Liz.
Yes. Okay. Definitely. So, so they're sticker sheets, and they're so cute. Okay. So I got 2 of these, and this one is called Mail Day. Can you say mail call anyone?
Yeah.
How freaking cute is that? Okay, and then this one is called Embroidering Magic. And I will tell you, look how freaking cute. Look at the skeins of thread and the needles and the hoops and the spools. The buttons. And the scissors. As you know, I do not do any other crafts other than cross stitch. But she has sticker sheets for every other craft.
Oh, like that's good to know.
Knitting, crocheting, all the things. So
we have multi-crafters out there.
Yes. Okay. And then this one is called Vintage Living. I got it because I love the television. I love the little chair. The clock looks like the one that my grandparents used to have. I love the desk and the record player. I like them all, really. It's super cute.
Yeah.
And the sticker books I currently am pulling from have a lot of animals in them, which is great, but and there's not like...
You need other motifs.
Like, I wanted pumpkins for the fall time.
Right.
And this is called Comfy Fall.
Cute.
With the pumpkins.
Right.
And the pie. Look at the pie.
Yeah.
So freaking cute. Mm-hmm. And then this one is called Homely Moments. I like the girl reading in the middle there. And the mixer. And look at that telephone. And the packages. So cute. Mm-hmm. And then in my book of animal stickers, there's very little. I mean, and I also have that antiquarian book too. But again, there's not like seasonal stickers in there. And so I got 2 Christmas ones. So this one is called Xmas Baking. Look at the eggs and the butter. Pam and I do like to bake around the Christmas holiday. Mm-hmm. And then this is called Home for Christmas. I love it. I love the packages and the post-its. Mm-hmm. The cocoa. Dang cute. Mm-hmm. So I got all of those from PaperMintyStudio. Okay. So go check them out on Etsy if you are into that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, dare I say that I would love suggestions for Etsy shops that sell stickers.
There you go. Yeah.
And if they connect to cross stitch, I'm happy to share them. Yeah. So I have gotten a couple other things, but they weren't necessarily cross stitch related. So right. And then while I was on Etsy, I picked this up from Autumn Lane Stitchery, and this is Easter Bunny. Mm-hmm.
Because we're trying to build up our Easter designs.
We are. Yes. But how freaking cute is that?
Spring. Yeah, he's adorable.
Love it. Love it. Okay. And then if you are a member of the Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month Club, and you have not yet received your package of March 2021 Fabric of the Month, right. And you do not want to be spoiled, then fast forward like 2 minutes. And so we got our Fabric of the Month, and this March's Fabric of the Month is called Parthenon, and both Pam and I get a fat quarter, and I get 40 count Newcastle linen. It's a very, and we do the neutrals, so this is very.
And I got the even weave.
32 count, yeah.
32 count, right.
So hers
just yummy.
Yours is a little bit lighter than mine, but such a good neutral.
Yep, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then when we were up at Craft Gallery yesterday, I just can't get out of there without buying some dang fabric.
Right.
So we mentioned earlier, or we at least alluded to our Stitch Mania plans. And so my idea is that I have probably 6 or 8 projects that are current WIPs that I would very, very, very much like to restart because I don't like the fabric for whatever reason. And so with that in mind, I got these 2 fabrics. Both are Picture This Plus. And the first one is Helix.
Pretty.
And it's like a light blue gray. And I think that what I'm going to stitch on this is Pretty Little Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to restart it on that, which I love. That's a fat quarter of 40 count. And then this is also a fat quarter of 40 count. Picture This Plus red. I love it, love it, love it. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to stitch on that one, but I got it anyway.
Right.
Okay. And then from Keepsakes, got some stuff per usual. This is next in the Sampler of the Month series from Country Cottage Needleworks. And this is the May sampler with the bees and the flowers. It's very, very cute. I love that. And then, oh my god. This is new from Madame Chantilly, and it's called Carrots for Sale. Are you actually serious? Look at the little kid on the floor. I love it. It makes me want to get back to my one I started in October with the kids sleeping in the wheelbarrow.
Right.
And then we got our, I say expo order, but they weren't necessarily at Needlework Expo, but they had new releases come out at the same time, and that is from Rovaris in Italy. And this was new for that show, and this is Welcome Lucky. And we don't have a ton of St. Patrick's Day stuff either, so I love this, and I really, really love the fabric it's on. I think it's great. And it even comes with a little sheep charm.
Yep.
So cute. We also received at Keepsakes our Fiber on a Whim Needlework Expo order, which is so fast for fabric. And so I have some fabric here. So I got 4 fat quarters of new colors that Fiber on a Whim came out with for Needlework Expo. So the first color is Affogato. And I got a fat quarter in 40 count and a fat quarter in 36.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second color is called Cream and Sugar, which very much, I got 1 40 count, 136. Very much to me reminds me of like vintage maritime white from Lakeside. And which is what I think I'm going to restart Judge Not by Plum Street Samplers on.
Okay. Yep, that's a good color for that.
You think?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and then my sweet, sweet friend, Mary Darling.
Oh, boy.
Mary Darling. Okay. So, I have gotten stuff from her D-Stash for a while now, and she has a lot of things that I love that are out of print. And so, we connected last year, and so every time she wants to go through and do a D-Stash, she will be so kind and will let me know ahead of time, like, hey, I'm getting rid of these charts.
Right.
Some of them are still in print, some of them are not, but most of them are not. Are you interested? And so some of them I say yes, and so these are the ones I said yes to. So I got a couple 3 different Birds of a Feather, and this is called Bloom Where You Are Planted. And I think I just saw someone just recently sent this to Keepsakes to be finished.
Really?
Into a pillow.
Oh, wow.
I think it was.
What a coincidence.
Yes, I think it was all. And then this one is called Peace. I love the colors, and I really like that cat. And I really love the words. It says, peace be to this house and to all that dwell in it. And then also from Birds of a Feather, this is called Kindness Sampler. And it says kindness begets kindness begets kindness all around. And then not only did I get the chart, but she had all of the stuffs.
Nice.
So that is 32 count Birds of a Feather linen in there too. So I will probably stitch it honestly on 36 count, but I will, because I have 36 count linen from Birds of a Feather in that same color in my stash, but that means you could stitch on it.
Yeah.
And then also from Mary Darling, I got this one, which is, yes, I know, still in print, but it is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. And I just feel like this is one that not a whole lot of people do. I know that people have done it, but look at that. Look at that color list. Holy heck. So I wanted to get that. And then from Barrick Samplers, which is Kathy Barrick, but from a long time ago. This one is from 1999. And this is 1999 Christmas Sampler. I don't think that these are still in print, honestly. But look how pretty that is. And then, okay. Then I got 2 Good Housewife charts, which I'm very excited about. This one is called 2 Pin Keeps. All my scattering moments are taken up with my needle. And I just think that this would make a really cute small for like a smalls exchange. And I love that. And then this one, Pam and I are actually going to fight over who stitches it, to be fair. And this is called Our House.
Yeah, I love it. Looks like our house.
It does. We have siding that looks just like that house. But look at the cat and look at the trees.
So pretty.
Such a freaking
beautiful
gorgeous
fall piece.
And oh, did you see that it matches down here too?
It's gorgeous.
So good. That's by the Good Housewife. And this is so funny. What year is this? It doesn't say on the back. Oh yeah, 2003. But the linen is 36 count, lightly stained.
That's all she said.
That's all she said.
Lightly stained.
Thanks, Anne. And then this one is actually crazy that I got it, but I've wanted it for a while. But I do eventually want to stitch this, and don't everyone fall off your chair when you see me show this. So this is from Crown and Thistle. It's my understanding from the little research I did that Crown and Thistle is like a subgroup of R&R Reproductions, which is Dying to Stitch in Virginia. Because it says Virginia Beach, Virginia, and then on the back it says, we have included the initials of many dear friends, designers, and stitchers from our shop, Dying to Stitch.
Yeah.
So
there's
a connection there.
Right.
And so this is Quaker Seasons of Friendship. It's amazing. And so there's 4 seasons. So winter, spring, summer, fall. And then there's little motifs in each one to show that. And then there's little initials all over for different friends. It's incredible. I love it. It is $4.40 by $2.50. How crazy is this?
That's crazy, man.
But I don't...
Crazy.
to be honest, I don't love the color of floss that they use.
No, but you can do whatever.
And so then, of course, I'm thinking, like, well, what color would that be?
Right.
How do you people that do these large monochromatic pieces pick the color? I mean, red's my favorite color, but that feels intense.
That would be.
Quite intense.
I would go with the blue.
Of course, because blue's your favorite color.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's obviously not something I need to decide today.
Okay.
Okay, so that is all of the haul.
Here we go.
Are you ready? Add to cart. Pam, that was the best one you've ever done.
We did it.
I'm so proud of you.
We did it.
Okay.
Okay. That means it's time to give something away.
Let's do that. How about we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so last week, we had 2 amazingly beautiful project bags from Dawn at Gammas Treasures.
Yep.
And they were our giveaway items. So the first one was this lovely project bag. And the second one was this one. Mm-hmm. So bikes and cats. Mm-hmm. And then they both include a little thread bed as well,
right,
along with Dawn's business card.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we do every week that we do a giveaway is we pick a winner and we record ourselves doing that, or really it's me, record myself doing that, and then we insert it into our video. And so let's pick a couple winners for these project bags. So we'll insert that video. Hello friends, welcome to this week's giveaway portion of the program. We are here from last week's video to give away these 2 beautiful project bags from Gammas Treasures. And so we asked you all to use the words bike and or cat in your comment to win one of the bags. So first, we are going to give away the bike project bag. And just to refresh your memory, so cute. So cute. Okay, so we have the URL, and then all the parameters, and the word bike. And let's see how many comments we have. $328 unique comments. All right, let's pick a winner. Cindy Martinez. My cat cannot ride a bike, but is willing to learn. You know, and that's the first step, Cindy. It's just a willingness to learn. Congratulations, Cindy. You have won the bike project bag. Okay, so now we're going to do the cat bag. And to refresh your memory, look at all these freaking cute cats. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. This one's my favorite, I think. I don't know. I can never decide. Anyway, okay. So, back to the drawing board. We have the URL and then all of the parameters and then the word cat we are searching for. So let's see how many comments we got using the word cat. Okay, 200, I know that's blurry, I'm so sorry. 254 unique comments. All right, let's pick a winner for the cat bag. Jenny Day. I love both the cat and the bike project bags, and I would fill either one with some fun stitching. We have no doubt, Jenny. Congratulations, you have won the cat project bag. So congratulations to you both, and thank you all for your wonderful comments, and I will send you all back to regularly scheduled programming now. Bye. Yay.
Yep. Congratulations, girls.
Yes. So the winner of the bike project bag is Cindy Martinez. Congratulations, ma'am. And then Jenny Day has won the cat bag.
Fantastic.
So I don't know if I actually don't know if I said this in the video or not, but if you lovely...
You didn't.
I didn't. Okay.
I listened and you didn't.
Okay, well, so here are your instructions.
Yes.
Cindy and Jenny, please email Pam your mailing address. In the description box below is Pam's email address. So you can find that there and just get in touch with Pam and let her know what your mailing address is. And as soon as we hear from you, we will ship your project bag out. We are taking a bye week on giveaways this week. I still have to get last week's out, and so we want to catch up a little bit. So, the Liz Matthews giveaways have gone out, and the Wysocki giveaways have gone out. So I just want to catch up. So,
right.
Thank you for your understanding.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. We hope you enjoyed seeing our framing this week. If you haven't been around lately, about a month ago, we added the Buy Me a Coffee platform to our description box. We have no plans to monetize this channel. And so as an alternative to support our channel and our stitching journey, we added the Buy Me a Coffee link and changed it to a framing donation. So that's why I said earlier that those who have used the platform before and given us a framing donation, now you're seeing the fruits of that donation.
Yeah.
And
which is so cool to me.
Which is very, very cool. The reason we decided on that as opposed to other options that are available is that we thought that seeing the results of our framing as content in our future videos is something people enjoy. So with that in mind, we wanted to list off the people who used Buy Me a Framing donation and to thank them publicly this week.
Yes. So
since our last video, why don't you start?
Oh, okay.
And read off some of the names.
Okay. So, these are their first names, okay?
Right.
Okay, so Karen, so a huge thank you to Karen, Sarah, Sue, Beverly, Danielle, Luann, Judy, Denise and Nikki, Renee,
Ellen, Jenny, Teresa, Cindy, Polly, Angela, Diane, Peggy, and one person who wanted to remain anonymous.
Yes.
Now I have to add a special note.
Yes, please.
Because Peggy is a very old friend of mine.
Very old friend.
Back in Maine, we were in Rainbow Girls together.
Can you believe it?
And we've connected over the fact that her mother used to cross stitch.
Okay, I was just going to ask you that.
And
Does
so
Peggy
she
stitch?
keeps reminding me the next time we go to Maine, she wants us to come over and go through her mother's stuff. Her mother has passed away, but
I can't wait to do that.
Wouldn't that be so fun?
That would be very fun.
And
I think I would enjoy that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peggy.
So it's been so fun to reconnect with Peggy. And
that's really cool.
I wanted to make a special mention. So thanks, Peg, and thank you to all.
And just to be clear, I don't have any Girl Scout friends from my childhood that I think will be making any sort of donations. So it's just something to say, okay?
Right. So,
so thank you to Peggy and all of you amazing people.
And all of you who are supporting our stitching journey and our FlossTube channel, and we do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's our way of offering you a way to support us without monetizing this channel.
Correct.
So, let's see. The deck project is entering a new phase.
I'm very, very excited.
On Wednesday, we go to the showroom.
To
look at materials that they have picked out for us for our new deck. And so we're excited about that. And my earring just fell out.
Good job, Pam.
Yep.
Where's the back?
It probably fell somewhere. Anyway.
I'm not pausing the video for you to find it.
Nope. Anyway, so we're excited about that. That's coming up. Beyond that, we're just going to be doing our thing. Going to work. And
you don't have to go to work.
And me staying home. My son gets his first vaccine in New Mexico this coming week.
I had mine on Monday. It went great. I had no real side effects.
Right.
So
I mean, things are moving along.
Like a little bit, my arm was sore for like the next 2 days.
Yeah, but that's like with any shot, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I look forward to my second dose in 2 weeks. So
right.
I did get Pfizer, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I, and my son all got Pfizer.
Cool.
Just by chance.
Yep.
So anyway, so we will see you in about a week.
Yeah.
Hope that you are enjoying your yards a little bit more, if that is your thing.
Even if you enjoy looking at it from inside.
That's right.
Like we do.
Yeah, that's right. And what else? Anything else?
Nope.
That's about going to do it.
Nope.
We can smell the crock pot. It's ready to eat, so we're going to skedaddle, and we will see you in about a week. In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye!